Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee Run. Here we go. It is 7:15 on Thursday morning. We're in Bo Parker week. I'm gonna be playing Bo Parker stuff all week long. I love that guy, and I think we can have some fun today, hopefully with a good one. We're gonna do a little stack it, don't rack it later on, but for right now, let's get out here and get our paycheck going. I got to get the roll tracker going, so give me 1 second. Daily paycheck. There we go. Let's see. Let's get this thing 7'd out from yesterday. I didn't put the 7 in there. All right, let's go. Let's get our new shooter, $5,000 in the rack, like always. And like always, we can start out with the horseman. Let's just do it. Let's just play cruise ship craps to get started here, right? A little $500 horseman. $200 on the don't. 3 come bets. Let's try and win $100, right? We can win $100 here. On this horseman run, then we can play later on for free, right? We'll do our bonus play with that. Hopefully. Here we go. Let's come on out. Let's come on out. I hope you guys can, I changed the camera a bit so you can see the grip. People were kind of complaining. So here we go. I think you can see it all good and clear right now. Let's go. All right. We got a 2 and a 6. Big, fat 8. I love fighting the 8 from the don't. It's my favorite thing. My favorite thing is playing the don't pass when the point is 8, right? But you don't fear it anyway. Doesn't matter. Here we go. $100 in the come. You still have the better bet, right? You still got the hammer. Doesn't matter. And if we get picked off, we get picked off. It's okay. It's going to be a right side day anyway later on. So got to be okay with that. Here we go. Here we go. Both die, by the way, went crazy on that one, off axis. So here we go. Give me something good to eat. Hey, it's a hard 6. It's a hard 6. 3 into 3. Let's move that come bet up into the 6 with Mr. Stick. Next bet into the come. Let's mark up that hard 6. My phone keeps screen saving on me. 3-3 hard 6. And let's get the third come bet, or the second come bet set. Come on, man. What is this damn thing doing? 3-3. I use my phone for data entry, and it's like if I don't get there fast enough, the screen goes black, and then I lose the connection. All right, we got a 5, a 4, and a 1. I'll mark that quicker. How about that? 4, 1, 5. There they are. All right, we're still in a good spot. Remember, the 2-to-1 horseman still lose 2, win 3 on a you know what right here. We're still in a good shape, right? I love this ratio. Here we go. If we don't get it, we don't get it. We turn into a right side player, right? That's the worst thing that could happen, right? There's a 9. Now we got 3 inside numbers, which is cool. 1, 2, 3 inside numbers. It's a 5-4. Let's put that in. Now we're right side. Now we hope we have a good shooter. And it should be noted, if we were doing the Dallas drawdown, would have got paid, would be at the cage right now, right? We'd be at the cage if we were playing the drawdown. But I like to warm up with the horseman and kind of feel things out a little bit. Gives me a sense of confidence, I guess. And you get on a cruise ship, right? $500 bet. You're out there for $500 right now. They love that. That'll earn you comps quick. Right, without a whole ton of risk. There's a 6, a 5, and a 1. Beautiful. One of our come bets is going to get paid. Let's type that in first. 5-1. Get that repeater. Love it. Comes down. Again, the horseman, I don't go back out, right? Just the 1, 2, 3, 4 bets, just do what they do, right? They have a job. I'm not going to go out there and kind of play forever. There are times where I might take that bet, the $100 win, and grab the 4, 6, and 10 for $25 each, right? Use that to play, keep going, but we're just going to take the money and run here. How about a nice fat 9? What do you think? A little 6-3-9? Oh, 6-2-8. I got the 6 right. We're going to lose our don't. Which, you know what? Didn't it happen yesterday like 3 times? I think yesterday our don't pass got beat like 7 times. It was the worst don't pass day of my life. All right, so we lose the don't. Now the horseman is in the vulnerable spot, right? Now you get picked off on the point. You're coming out, the come bets aren't protected, and here's where Katie barred the door. We can lose the whole thing, right? That happens more often than I care to admit. Coming out, and it is a 4. a 4, 3-1. We don't care about the point, really. We're just trying to get the 5 and the 9 to resolve for us. The phone did it again. Hold on. Gotta refresh. That's a 3-1. Okay. Let's do it. How about a 9? How about that 6-3-9 we talked about earlier? Right now. Right now, 6-3. Come on. Oh, it's a hard 4. Look at that. Buckshot the point of 4. Tell you, the 4s and 10s, as you know, there's no math behind this, but those damn things run. They run in clusters and they run together. Right? Here we go. Coming out again. Comebacks are still alive. 3 craps 3. Boy, interesting, huh? If we were on the don't pass, we would have got picked off there on the on that 4. We would have lost 2 points on the don't, but got paid there. All righty, here we go. Let's see. Looking for a point of something. How about a point of 5? Let's set a point of 5. Come on, Johnny. 6-5, yo. Boy. This is a crazy come out sequence, right? 6-5, yo. We got 2 buckshots, or a buckshot 4 and a 3 and an 11. Here we go. Set a point. Set a point of 5. Come on, John, you can do it. It's a 7. We lose them all. I knew it was going to happen. I just knew it. Knew it. We lost them all. So the horseman today sucked, right? Bad rhythm, man. We got $200 out of our $500 back. So we lost 3. That sucks. 6-1-7 on the or 4-3-7 on the come out. There it is. That's the nightmare scenario. You hit your point, lose your don't, lose the comebacks on the come out roll. That happens way too often, right? But hell, it was a good way to get warmed up. Now we can take a look at our regular bet cycle, and we'll just do our regular $2,000. I'm actually missing $500 here. We'll do it. Oh no, that was the 500. We'll do a $2,000 across. 1,800 across. We'll do. I might take an extra hit somewhere to recover the $200. I may take an extra hit at level 2 to recover ourselves. Here we go. We're coming out. We are coming out. Let's go. That's a 4 again. 3 4s. 3 4s. Now, of course, if you're playing the 4-10 shotgun, like I showed you yesterday, it doesn't matter. 2 of those 4s were on the come out. Unless you're working the 4s, you're not getting paid. It's kind of a waste, right? Throwing 3 4s when 2 of them are points is such a waste, man. What a waste of time. Or what a waste of rolls those are. Here we go. Drawdown time. That's going to be a 6-2-8. Again, in the drawdown from this level, the way I play it here, the 8 and the 6 are actually the worst ones, right? 3 pays 350. But it's going to get us, back to relative safety. Remember, we're out there for 1,800. We're going to go to 900 now. Come on. And I'll show you what comes back on the first one. Boy, I can barely reach. Okay. So remember, out for 1,800. We're coming back for, there's 500, 900, 1,000, 1,250, right? So you're out there for 6 or for 550. So your risk now, right? So that's kind of cool, right? Remember, your risk factor on the drawdown after the first hit is about a third. Right now, if we get the hits in here, we'll be done. We need 2 hits here to get paycheck though, because we blew it the horseman, so we need a little bit of extra juice in here to grab our hit. So let me, I got to refresh here. All righty, here we go. Here we go. That is an aces in both places. 1-1. How's that ATS looking? Oh, it's nothing because I had the that come out 7 earlier. All right, here we go. It's a 9. There's the 9 that I asked for before, that freaking 6-3, right? Okie dokie. We have what on that? 150 on the 9, right? That pays 210, right? But remember, we lost earlier. So we're not out of the hand yet. We're not at our paycheck. We need a third hit. So we took one hit at the big level. We'll take 2 hits down here. That'll recover our horseman loss if we can get it. And we can call ourselves lucky for the day, right? Call ourselves lucky. Here it is, a lucky shot right here. Lucky shot right here, baby. Let's go. It's a 5. It's a 5. It's a 5. That's a $210 winner. Good, good, good. 210. And we out. We are out of here. Let's get all this out. These greens, by the way, are going to be $300. 1, 2, 3 in green. I'm going to take all the blacks, get them all back. We should be okay. We should be kind of okay. There is. That's 500. There's 2,500. 2,500 in the blacks, or in blacks. There's the 2,500. That is our starting bankroll. That goes back to the 10,000 we started with. What we have in profit, again, getting beaten the horseman sucked, right? We had the extra hit. So we have 450, 470. We're not quite the 500, but it's close enough for government work, and we're going to call that a paycheck. So that's another one today. We made a paycheck. We had to work harder for it. Had we done that out of the gate, we'd have been just fine, right? But we'll take the $500 win, and I can go buy Kathy some dinner. Sweet. I'm going to go ahead and clear the board here, and we'll call that. Actually, we got to keep shooting, don't we? We got to keep shooting. I'm going to shoot till the 7. Actually, what I'll do is I'll play 160 across. What I have? 470, right? So we'll keep the 4. We'll play the $70. We'll just do this. We'll just do. We'll take that $70 and I'll go 66 in. And I'll take some change. 66 and 4 change. We'll play it out. That way the roll tracker has the right stuff in it. I'm still working towards, by the way, the roll tracker getting to the, or not the roll tracker, but a set of rolls for us that mirrors real life, right? That golden set of rolls we talked about last week. We got some good ones in here, right? If you think about what's happened, let's get the dice out here. We had, right away, 617, so there it is. This is a good little set of rolls. This was a 16, 17 roller here today, where you had a couple of pass line winners, a pass line come out winner, 2 points get hit, a bunch of inside numbers, and then you 7 out. It's a pretty good normal average size roll right there. Yesterday we had the roll with the 4 straight come out winners. We had 3 or 4 PSOs the first day. So with all these things come together, right? And they will come together. Let's change screens here. When all these things come together, and I give you a nice set of about 100 rolls, maybe 50 shooters, maybe 25 shooters, right? You're gonna have the gamut of, like, again, PSOs, one-hit wonders, pass line craziness, a lot of buckshots in here. It's going to be a really good test for us to run your strategies against. What I'll do is I'm going to give that list to a WinCrafts file for you all, and I'll also give the list to the guy at dicer.io. I'm going to give it to the guy at Dice Data. So all 3 of them will have the same list of numbers that are thrown by me live that represent a pretty average day at the table, right? I don't want to do these 10,000 roll things. And I'll talk to the math guys about this some more, right? But, like, although we do live in the world of large numbers where you're playing 10,000 rolls over, 50, 60, 70 sessions back to back, and the session that you're in, which could look just like these rolls that I'm doing here over the last couple of weeks, how does your life look in those sessions? And how can you optimize for a session that has pretty much everything, right? So anyway, that's the plan here. Let's get to it. Let's get to it here. Not a lot to say today, really, other than this. Let's go back a screen, actually. Let's go to crash here. A quick CFTC update is this. I'm going to put this thumbnail out tonight, right? Saturday, we're going to do 2 things on Saturday. We're going to do a little bit of bingo and a little bit of crapsy. I'm not sure what time yet. I'm thinking 5 o'clock for the bingo, 5 o'clock Pacific time, followed by a little crapsy tourney at the end, right? So I know that most of the guys that are doing crapsies are during the week, they're at night. We'll do it on the weekend. I'm going to try and wrangle David and Alex if I can do it, and we'll do a little bit of final fundraising, the final stamp on it, ahead of Monday night, the 11th, is going to be the big sweepstakes drawing. We're going to draw all the winners for all the raffle tickets on Monday night. So this weekend we're gonna pound out a couple of little sessions there. In the meantime, go to crashforthecure.com. I know most of you already have, but get out there again. Put another $25 out there in the raffle, right? There's some of these raffle items have got, very few, right? Like the Casino Player Magazine subscription, right? Go put $5 on that. Go put $25 against Joe's Table. Go put $25 against the chef coming to your house, right? These things are gettable still. There's entries, but they're gettable. Go out there and throw another 25 or $50 at it, and let's pump this thing up a little bit higher, right? Let's get over the goal, and let's go over the goal, as they say in style. So anyway, I want to talk about Coach Parker again. I'm actually going to go to the table here, but let's go through a couple things that we've talked about this week. Now, it's a typical John week, right? Where I've tried to show my favorite ways that Bo Parker plays, right? Or some of the things that he's taught over the years on YouTube. I'm not stealing his seminars, right? These are some of his core beliefs. He's a great guy. He's got a lot of wisdom. He's played a lot of years, and this are the things that he does that work. This week, I've broken everything. I haven't gotten one thing to work, but I do want to review it all, and especially today, we're going to do the Stack It, Don't Rack It, which is a thing that I think we forget about, right? I've heard this said. Let me go to the big screen here. I've heard it said a lot of times. Oh, that table's full of professionals, right? Because and this happens a lot, right? These meetups we play at, we have all these controlled shooters at the table, and what you find is that nobody plays the line, right? And then everybody says, "Oh man, this table's full of pros because nobody's playing the line because they know better, right? Know something you don't know." I don't necessarily believe that to be true. I don't normally like line play just because I'd rather have some control with the bets up there, right? But the line play can be a huge part of your game, and the pro thing of like, oh, the pros aren't having line bets out. That's because they don't want to be in the landing zone, right? There's no reason why you can't be at the end of the table down here, be staying down here at the end of the table, right? And put your line bet over here so it's out of the friggin' way, or put it over here so it's out of the way of your shooter, right? If you want to be a blocker, great. Be a blocker. Do it smart. Get your shit out of the way. That's fine, right? Now here's the line play, and this is some stuff. If you're gonna go, and I say this a lot, right? From your rack is where the risk is. The risk is from the rack, right? So from the rack, you put a quarter out. We set a point of, hey, let's put a point of 4 out there, right? Let's say that you just want to drop whatever, let's just say one more unit. We'll do a single odds. Just we're scared money single odds, right? You've got 2 units at risk, right? You're gonna win 1 here and 2 there. So it's 2 to win 3, effectively. You're risking 2 to win 3. Even if you put double odds back there, you're risking 3 of your own money to win 1 to win 5. 3 to win 5. Not even 2 to 1. Because remember, the flat bet sucks up some of your goodness down there, right? So it's still 3 to win 5. You're still not getting 2 to 1 on your money, even on the 4. If you go to 1 unit and 3, which is the max most places will give you, where are we now? We're risking 4 to win 1, 7. 4 to win 7. You're still not at an overall 2 to 1 ratio on your win, right? It's nice when you get that, right? But out of your rack, you have to put the 4 units. You got 4 units of yours at risk. The stack it, don't rack it way of thinking is this. Think of it as like 10 bullets to try this out. You're looking for 4 in a row of any kind on the line, right? So yesterday was a good example. Remember yesterday I had a 7, an 11, 2 7s, then I set a point, and then I hit the point. That was actually 5 wins in a row. You're looking for 4, right? Here's 1. You win on a come out 7 and you stack it up, okay? If you get another one, yesterday we had the come out 11 following the 7, you win 2. Guess what? You've risked 1 to win 3. You're already better off from an ROI standpoint by just hammering the win that you get on the come out. You're already at 3 to 1 of your actual from your rack risk of 1 unit. Remember, you got 1, you won 1, you stack it up, you win again. That's 3 wins, 3 units to 1. You're already in great shape. If you stack it again, which is what Bo wants you to do. Stack it at least twice, go for the third win, maybe the fourth. On the third win, that's $100. Now you've gotten 7 to 1. The ROI on that bet is huge. Now let's say you get the come out 7, boom. The come out 11, boom. We set a point of 5. You're like, okay, well, I got $100 on the 5, and the shooter hits his 5. Bam, you get paid the $100. Guess what I would do? There's 100. There's 50, right? I could look at this and say, there's the $25 I started with. There is guaranteed profit for me, right? Put $50 into my rack. My initial money, lock up a little tiny profit, put the rest of it here with 150. The fourth one, you got your money back. You got a tiny bit of a lock. You got 150 out here, and that thing pays 150 on a come out 7. Look what you got. You got 200, $300 in extra profit in 4 hits, right? You get, and again, it's one bullet. One $25 bet is the bullet for this. Now, that could be all that you do, right? You could just sit here and rock a pass line bet and play it like a hammer, right? And that's all you do. You bring $500, you got 20 chances at getting 4 in a row. That might happen for you, right? 4 in a row. What does 4 in a row pay? 1 pays 1. 2 pays 2. That's 2 hits, right? Then you get 4, right? That's the third hit. The fourth hit pays 8 units. All told, 8 units, 12 units, 15 units for 1. 15 for 1 if you get 4 in a row. You got 20 cracks at it. Effectively, I would say you got 14 cracks at it. 14 times you can try to win 15 in a row. That's pretty cool, right? That's again the ROI game that Parker plays. That can be done as a part of anything, right? You're gonna play a little inside game. You're gonna play the 410 shotgun. You're gonna play a little collect and press on the inside. Whatever you want to do, make that part of your game. Don't like discount this, right? And don't think you have to go pass line and all the odds to make your money. You don't have to do that, right? If you get any win on the pass line, any come out winner, and you stack that bad boy up, you're already in better shape than you would have been if you played the odds, right? You're in better shape than if you play the odds. And here's the reason why, right? A 1 unit stacked win, as we know, is going to pay 3 units, $75, okay? And let's put that here. If you're the other person that says, okay, set the point of 5, right? And you put your money down there on the odds. Now you've got how much at risk? You've got 55 at risk. What are you going to win on $55? And we can actually double the odds. We'll do double odds. Okay, we'll do it the quote unquote the right way, right? Double odds. It pays 3 here, and it pays 1 here. Look at the ROI difference on that, right? 1 wins 3, 3 wins 4. Isn't that interesting, right? You're so much farther behind here. If you get beat for this, you're getting beat for 3, not getting beat for 1. So anyway, the stack and don't racket, I think, is a cool system. Make it part of your regular pass, make it part of your regular play, along with whatever else you're doing. I think this could be pretty cool, right? Especially when you get the come out winners are really where that thing shines. So let's play it out. Let's get the puck off. Let's plan to play a little 160 across minus the point, and we're just going to play this stack it don't racket style. I'm not going to take odds ever. I'm only going to make this bet better when I win on the come outs or when I win on a point. We're going to stack it and go for 4 wins, maybe 3. We'll see, but we'll play the other parts of it regular style. We'll play an inside game, 110 inside. We'll play the 4 and 10 shotgun style. So we'll do collect then press on the inside. We'll do the shotgun on the 4 and 10. We'll do stack it don't rack it down here and encompass all of the things all the time. And here we go. Let me switch the screen and we'll do this. Can you see maybe? Hello? There we go. Alrighty. Let me get some roll tracking happening here. Let me go turn my phone back on again. And let's see. Okay, we'll reload the screen. And here we go. We're going to come on out. Alrighty, come out. Let's get I'm going to stack the 6s and 1s because I want to get some come out. I want to get a come out 11 here. Let's rock the come out. Shall we, guys? Here we go. That's a 7. Look at that. Right out of the freaking gate. We're going to play the game out of the gate. How much do you love that? Let me log this in. 4-3. Booyah. There's your money. Stack it up. Stack it. Don't wreck it. Let's see. Yeah, it's an if on those wins, of course, right? But your losses skill. Remember, I don't mean to sound condescending. Do the basic math, right? If I can get 3 wins down here, right, or 4, it's a 15-unit win. I'm only risking 1. I'm risking 1 for the big chance, right? I get 15 shots at it. I can get 15 times to get that, right? And if you catch the run, you catch the run. The game is all about runs, right? Craps is all about going streaking all the time. So they happen, and the pass line I find to be way more streaky than the don't pass line because you get these weird come out sequences, right? Here we go. Here we go. Everything is a big if. I can't see it. 6, 4, 10. Okay, so now we got good money on the 10. We got our $50 down there, and again, we're going to get paid better than if we took odds, right? That's a better ROI payout for you than if I had taken odds. We're going to get paid 3 to 1 on that first quarter, which is beautiful. All right, we'll take the rest. Actually, I should probably get money in the rack. Let's do 500 bucks. Let's do 500. There's our 75 change from the first quarter. Now we'll go across. We're going to go with the 9, 8, 6, 5, and the 4. Okay. That is 125, 135. I owe another 10 bucks. And here we go. We're going to play inside, collect, then press. The 4, in this case, we'll do the shotgun. If we happen to hit our 10, we'll use our winnings from the 10 to set the shotgun up for the next shooter or for the next thing. Otherwise, let's see what happens. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get me a 10. I'd love to see that pass line come through for us, right? It's a 7. It's a 7. We don't get it, right? Now, again, I'll leave the bets up here, right? We'll lose down here. We're looking at this today. That's going to be this excess. We're probably going to burn the whole thing like I always do. There's 150. And again, I've got 135 out there. So that'll be 65 back. That replaces the bets. We'll put a quarter on the pass. And we'll come right back out. Here we go. Let's, as you know, I'm going to roll this live, and we're going to break the whole damn thing. You know, we're going to break the entire system. That's what I do. I don't think I've ever once showed a system and then won it the first time I showed it. Okay, let's refresh the roll tracker. And here we go. Here we go. Let's try it one more time. That looks like a 6. Good. That's a good one for the pass line. We're going to be on the 6. And again, we'll take this and just move it over. Collect, then press on the inside. Now here, not a great bet, right? We're going to get paid 1 to 1 instead of 6 to 5 on the pass line. Fine. I'm not dumping extra money out there on the odds. I've already got my 160 across effectively. One of those bets just won't pay great. And you have to kind of deal with that when you're playing it this way. It's just kind of the way you have to deal with it. So there's a 5-1. Come on, roll tracker. Catch up to yourself. Here we go. Let's go 6. Let's go 6. 4. Cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 3, 1, 4. 3 and a 1. That's fantastic. That's going to pay 50 for 1. There's 50. I'll drop a nickel out there, take my 4 change. 54 1. Ooh, we got to love that, right? We're going to go 50 on the 4. And I'll put it here where you can see it. I'll put it up there on the hard 4. It's not a hopping hard 4. It's the hard 4. So 50 and 25. We're going to shotgun it. Again, it's 2 to 1 on the shotgun. This is the bank's money. Let's go, baby. Let's hit a 4. Let's have something work for us this week, huh? Let's have anything work this week. So far, I've been getting my tail handed to me. That's a nice looking toss, and it's a freaking 7. Damn it. Ugh. All these one-hit wonders, man. That's 2 in a row. Ugliness. Absolute ugliness. All right, let's take all this down. Actually, I'll leave it up there. We were here, right? 130 was our bet. There's 125, 130 out of the rack. And 25 for the pass line, which we lost. We're down to our last nickel, of course. Here I go. I'm going to burn the entire bankroll like I do because, as Alex from Casino Quest would say, I'm just unlucky. Just feeling unlucky today. Here we go. Come out. How about a come out? How about a come out magic? Let's have some come out magic here. What do you think? Come out magic. Can we do it? Yes. We got a 6-5. I love it. Maybe this will be the one, right? This is the one. Right side on blast. Stack it up. The puck should be off, by the way. Here we go. I got a good feeling about this. I got a good feeling here. Be a 7. Be a 7. That's a 3. Are you? Oh, my goodness gracious. Ugh. I am so unlucky. 213. That's going to take that. And here comes my last money. There it is. There. Actually, that's 25 in reds. I have $4 left. $4 left in the rack. All right. Come on, man. Come on, man. Nobody tell Coach Parker that I'm doing this because I'm making his strategies look terrible, but it's just really my throwing is bad. There's the 4. Boy, there's the 4 that we had all stacked up earlier, right? It figures. Let's move this to the 6. And I have $4 in the rack. I'm going to borrow $1 from my neighbor to make my bet right. And now we are all in. We are rail dumped. The fastest $500 in town right there. The fastest $500 you'll ever see lost. 8 minutes. 8 minutes, we lost $500. That's a 314. Okay, here we go. Here we go. How about one number? One number gets paid today. One number gets paid. There's a 10. All right, that's cool. I got to borrow $1 for the VIG because I don't have any money left. 6, 4, 10. We'll shotgun that. Pays $50. Stack it there. Now we're 2 to 1. Now we're 2 to 1. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Hit a miracle. Let's have a miracle. Hard 6. All right. Remember, we're going to collect, then press on the inside. It's $35. And we got to set up our lammers. I forgot to do that. So it's going to be, remember, these are collects, right? The pro craps are collects. The PCs are presses. So the 6 was collected. Now we press the next time. That's how we know. All right. Let the insides kind of feed our rack here. So, all right, 3-3 in the roll tracker. And let's go. Let's have a run. That's a 6-5. We're not anywhere near it. I'm not even playing the ATS today. I'm out of money. All right. Here we go. Ooh, not a good landing, but look what we got. Look at what we got. Can you see it? I can't get the die over. It's a 4 over here in the corner. Way stuck in there. Carefully pulling it out. There's a 4 to go with the 6. That's a great hit right there. Now we're going to have to go up a little bit, right? 6-4. We're going to hammer the 10 a little bit here, right? That's going to pay 100 over here for the base, and we're going to lose this here, right? So we paid 100 there. Now what I'm going to do is pay that as greens. We're going to go to 75 and 50. Take back the quarter. So the 10, again, the 4 and 10 don't matter as far as the collect and press. The 10 now is at the level after that second hit where it's going to pay $500 on a hard 10. Get our money back on a hard 10. That's the home run play up there. Unfortunately, our pass line is still at the damn 4. So we can't really shotgun the 4, which is a huge bummer. Here we go. Come on, dude. Hard 10. Hard 10. God Kathy's best friend. It's a 4. It's an easy 4. Look at that. Easy 4. Booyah. We'll take the hit, right? It's fine. We're not going to get any odds play. We're not going to get any shotgunning on that thing, but we'll take the hit down here and we will press her up. We'll stack it, don't rack it from the point winner. And we'll have to play it like that. So that's okay. That is okay with me. Let's come out. We'll get our board reset here in just a minute. Coming out. Nothing's working. Now, if I wanted to, could hop the 10s, right? Maybe take one of these nickels and let's do it. Let's hop the 10s. We'll hop the 10s. I'll put it here. We'll put 2 on the hard 10, 3 on the easy 10. Okay, because we have a lot of money out there. Let's get a little bit of juice when we set the point of 10. That'd be ideal. Ugh, my phone. My phone. There we go. Here we go. Coming out. How about a 10? How about a 10 on the come out? Or a 6. Okay, we'll take a 6. That's fine. All right. Puck goes to the 6. We'll put this to the 4. Right there. Now, with $30 from the 6, we could actually do this. And I think I will. I'll take the $30 and we'll shotgun set up the 4. So 20 on the 4, 10 on the hard 4. We'll get that thing set up for a shotgun run, and we'll see. The 6 over here it's in press mode. So if we catch a win, we'll figure out a way to get the 6 jacked up a little tiny bit. But for right now, that's our point. Again, simple little system here, right? We just need to get ourselves a hard 10. We just need a hard 10. That's all. Just give me a hard 10. I know we can do it. I know we can do it. Here we go. Dice are out. Hard 10. Hard 6. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. 3-3 hard 6. Okay. I see you. 3-3 hard 6. That's great. That pays down here, right? That's our second win, right? We had the 1 point get hit, stacked it. The second one, we'll stack it again. We have $100 down there now. We have $100 on that point for the come out. Okay, and again, I lost that $5 from the last come out. I'll put it back out there again. I forgot to take the chip away, but here we go. Coming out. How about a big fat come out 7 right now? Wouldn't it come out 7 be freaking awesome? Wouldn't that be great? Come on, man. Come out 7. Let's do it. Come out 7. I see a 4 and I see a 4. That's an 8. Boring. It's an 8. 4. Just bouncing around these points up here, right? So we'll move that, move that. The 6 to me is still going to be in press mode, right? So here we go. Here we go. Come on, hard 10. Everybody thinking hard 10, hard 10, hard 10. Hard 10 for the win. Come on. Oh, I saw the 5 and I got really happy. That's a 5 and a 4, not a 5 and a 5. A 5 and a 4. Okay, that's cool. 5, 4. Bam, that pays 35. And again, it's a collect, right? Every number runs independent. So the 9 is going to get collected. It'll be pressed on the next one. 6, I'm sorry, that's the 9, not the 8. The 9 gets pressed up. So we've collected on the 6, collected now on the 9. This red chip has to go away. And let's go, man. Let's freaking go. Hard 10. Just give me a hard 10. Come on. I just want to see this work one time this week. Let's have a miracle once this week, huh? Barry Manilow special. 6, 4, 10. It's an easy 10. That's okay. Shotgun handles the 6, 4, 10 easy, right? Watch this. You lose 50. You win 150. You put the 50 back and you rack a black, right? That's how that works out. Nice. Now I do owe $2, $4, $6 or $1, $2, $3 in the VIG. I'll take it from here. And there's our 2 change. We paid our VIG off. And let's go. Hard 10. Still want that hard 10 back. I love getting a black chip on that, right? It's nice. Here we go. Hard 10. Oh, again, I saw the 5 and I got all juicy. 6, 5, yo. It's nothing. Damn. And we're not even getting the inside hits to like make this even like proper. It's a good roll, right? We're on roll like 15 here. And there's no inside hits. No repeating inside hits. We've gotten like the 9 once, the 6 once. We're just not getting the juice in there. Come on, man. These rolls are frustrating. This is the game. This is the kind of roll that makes you want to pull your hair out, right? It's so frustrating. You're just not getting the repeats up in that box that you need to make good money, right? There's a 3 ace deuce. 1, 2, 3. It's okay. Again, there's the Ace Frehley special. Ace Frehley coming to play. I saw the Ace Frehley sign, by the way, in Vegas. We were there for Crash of the Cure. Have you guys been to Vegas recently and seen the Ace Frehley sign that's up on 15? My God, he looks like he's 1,000 years old. It's like they could have found any better picture of him. He looks like he's 1,000 years old. I'm not sure that guy can even stand up. You know, at some point in time, like I love Kiss. I love, you know, all that. I know OBC does too. But, you know, you're 8 now. Oh, look at that. It's the real coffee run. Thank you, Kat. Here it is. Here's the good luck. Here's the good luck brew. Look at this. I'll put it right out there. There it is. There is the actual from Mrs. Pro Craps, the coffee. I'm going to shoot right over that cup. Right over the cup. Here comes the hard 10. Here comes the hard 10. I know it. I had this feeling. It's coming right now. Let's go. Hard 10. 5, 5, 5, 5. That's a 9. Bummer. All right. Well, that's fine. And again, right, it's only the second. I'll spill that for sure. Our second 9, the 9 is on a press, right? So $35, right? Let's hammer it up. We'll make the 9 marked as a collect now. Now we know we're just going to alternate sides, and the 9 now goes to a collect. That was a 6-3. Okay. Everybody in the chat, let's go. Hard 10, hard 10. Come on. Hard 10. Fraley's Comet. There you go, David P. Come on, baby. Let's go. 6, 3, 9. That's cool. That's cool. We'll take a repeat 9. That's our first repeating number, I think, that actually gets a second collect. That's awesome. 6, 3. Woohoo! That pays 84. We'll do 85 for 1. 75, 85 for 1. That's great. Love it. Love getting some money back in the rack. We can actually, I probably should put the $85 up in here. So the 9 has produced now, if I were to put some color on that thing, I'm going to take these greens out. The 9 has produced $120, $115. Isn't that great? Awesome. It goes to press, back to pressing on it. Next time, it's going to look really nice. Right? That 9 gets hot. All right. My 9s aren't tracking. Why aren't the 9s tracking? The roll tracker has forgotten about the 9s. Let's go. 6, 3. Come on, roll track, and another one. Okay, so repeated. Here we go. Hard 10. All about that hard 10. It's all about the hard 10. Come on, hard 10. You can do it. Or I'll take an 8. And oh, another 9. Boo, yeah. Look at that. That's 3 in a row. That is 3, 6, 3 9s in a row. And again, for 1, $85. Okay. We're going to press it to an even number, though. We're going to go to 125. Actually, I can drop a nickel. And we'll make it look like 150. Okay, so we'll take all this back. We'll go 150 on the 9. And there it is, man. The 9 now goes to collect. Let's collect on that 150, huh? The 9's produced, right? The 9's got 110 in the rack and 150 out here. The 9 has produced a couple $100, man. That's awesome, right? And here it is. This is the collect then press method. It's a slow runner, right? You need a number to really outperform itself, but when it does, whoo. All right, hard 10. Where's my hard 10? Where is my hard 10? Let's go. I'll take an 8. Give me an 8. Ugh, 7. Damn it. Boy, we were set up for some goodness right there, right? We're like one roll away from something amazing. 4, 3, 7. That was actually pretty cool, right? We were one roll away from the 8 producing $175, right? $100 for the win plus 75, right? We were one roll away from the 9 producing $210. One roll away from either a black chip or a purple chip on the 10. We were set up perfectly, right? Welcome to right side craps, right? The right side craps is this. It's exactly this, right? You have a pretty good run. You're pressing in rhythm. You're doing your thing. You need like that extra to get over the hump, right? Any one of those hits, any one of them hits, puts our rack back where it needs to be, right? We lost everything coming into that shooter. We end up with 250 and change, okay, in the rack. On the felt, we had 150 here, we had 100 here, and we had 125 here. You pull all that down, we're in profit, right? We use our winnings as leverage in a very predictable way. The shotgun over here, one roll away from producing, right? The collect then press did produce. One more hit, it would have really produced. The stack it, don't rack it, we got 2. We needed our third one. We just needed the 8 to come, right? We would have been just fine. As it is, that was a fun little run. We caught back up pretty good at the end there. That was a fun way to play. And again, it's simple. I talk to you guys all the time about this notion. Let me get this cleaned up here. We'll come back to the other screen and just chat for a minute. Let's go here. We talk all the time, right, about rhythm, about risk, about your risk tolerance, your risk appetite, whatever that is, right? All of those things come into play here, right? The right side guy is trying to find a way to get set up to capitalize on a long run. You're playing for opportunity. So Duracell, I think I got to find my mouse over here. Duracell, I think, says what I'm thinking. Let's put it, playing for opportunity versus playing not to lose, right? Sometimes you set yourself up to win, right? We set ourselves up to win. We had 3 numbers that would have put us over the top in profit. 3 numbers. We had the 9, we had the 8 because of the past line, and we had that 10 set up, right? Any one of those numbers pops, you're good. It's opportunity to win. Now, we got hammered early, and we had to fight back. We didn't get those PSOs early. We're having a different conversation now, right? But that, again, I think this is interesting. Whatever you want to do, right? If you want to collect all the time, you want to half press all the time, whatever your play style is, right? Having a rhythm that you can get behind and that you understand, right? Collect all the money, then press all the money. Alternate the numbers. Easy way to play the game. You can track it in your rack super easy. You know where you are. It's not hard to do this, even when you had a couple of drinks or you're talking to your buddies, right? The 410 shotgun, easy to play. It's 2 to 1, right? Every time it's 2 to 1. Two on the buy to one unit on the hard way. Easy to remember. And it kind of pays for itself as it goes. If the 10 were to get hot, boy, that's a big winner. That's $100 every time at that level. It's $500 on the hard way. That's a beautiful thing, right? The stack it, don't rack it. We got 2 out of 3, right? If I roll an 8, let's see what the next roll. You ready to see what the next roll is? Let me actually zoom in here. I'm going to zoom in one time because you know what's going to happen. What are you going to hop? Everybody pick a number to hop. You're going to hop the 8, the hard 10, or the 9, right? All 3 numbers were ready to go. Now we 7'd out. Puck is off, right? I'm going to throw 1 die. One. We're going to stack the hard way 4s one time, and you know good and damn well what's going to come right now is one of the ones I was waiting for. We know it, right? We know it because that's the way craps is. Let's see if do fallacy is a thing. Let's see if superstition is a thing. Let's just see. I'm going to roll the dice here. Let's see what the next shooter would have done. Ready? Here comes freaking hard 10. You watch it, right? Oh, it's a 7. That's interesting. We would have 7'd out anyway. Or you could say that was a pass line winner. I want to see which number would have hit. Nothing's going to hit. It's going to be 7, 7, 7, 7. It was a 4. 3, 1, 4. We actually would have been able to shotgun the 4. It would have been really epic, by the way. If I just walked up, if I walked over there just now and hammered out a hard 10, I literally would have broke my stick. That would have been a stick break deal. If I would have walked just now and thrown a freaking hard 10, I might have broke that stick. That would have been epic. Totally epic, right? But hell, man, that's craps. This is what this game does to you sometimes. I love it. That's why I love it. That's why we all love it, right? You can go out here and look like a fool some days. It's awesome. Let's go. Let's check for questions. I'm going to go for questions, and then we'll look for, let's see. Oh, yeah, Gary, I did get new lighting. It's the light that I used to have in the old studio that was on looking down at the table in my old office. I have it facing me now. I just ordered Thank you, Las Vegas, by the way. Thanks for the ATS. Remember I tell you guys have a goal? The ATS hit that I got on the way out of Vegas, I ordered my golf clubs. I got a set of sticks black, and I've got change from that. They didn't cost as much. I got a nice discount from that. So I bought a new camera. I bought a church camera, and it's a 4K. It's like it's about this big. It's a big one. It's got like a base on it and a big old thing, and it's a big camera. The problem I'm having right now is the cameras that I've got here, the one I'm looking at, it's about 6 feet away from me. So the detail is not very good. It's a little bit fuzzy because I got to zoom it in. Both the cameras that I've got didn't do a good job, even with the light, of making me crisp. This one's going to be great. So that's on order. I'll have another camera here in a couple of weeks, and I'm going to do some studio work and mount things up. So yeah, that's great. Thanks for noticing that. I did actually put light in here. Tom says, Bo seems his classic investment techniques in the Grafstein style, always collecting while investing. The only time he doesn't collect is on that pass line. The stack it, don't rack it pass line way is not, you don't collect. It's basically compound interest on steroids. It's like take my Bitcoin win, buy more Bitcoin. Take the Bitcoin win, buy more Bitcoin. Take the Bitcoin win, Trump wins the presidency, Bitcoin goes up 10,000 points, boom, cash out. That's stack it, don't rack it, right? He's leveraging all those wins on the pass line because that son of a gun gets streaky. It just does. You can burn a quarter every single time, but when it happens, you win 15 units, right? So you can burn a quarter 12, 13, 14 times and still come out ahead when the good run happens. And it always seems to happen. So Dice Doctor, when I come back to Vegas for training, I don't yet know. I will be talking to David and Alex again next week. We talk every week, but I'll talk to them again next week about that. It's all about travel schedules and my current work and all that kind of stuff. So we'll get it together. I'm going to try and start going in December, I think, at least once a month, December, once in January, once in February, and we'll probably go twice a month starting March, April, May is my guess. It really comes down to the number of signups. How many people are coming there to do the training, right? If they've got people to do it, I'll come train them, right? If it's slow, then I won't come. It's really going to be market driven. But I think once a month, if we can kind of get it to work, that would be the plan. So, all right, there's that. Let's look for any PC comments that were made. Skill and Luck says, a new USA policy streaking, right? I'm telling you, I've said this. How long have I said this, right? Streaks are the way. Whether it's Bach or Blackjack or red and black and roulette or the pass line, all these 50-50-ish bets, although you are negative EV on all of them, they all come in runs. They just do. You don't look at, it doesn't always come ping pong, right? There's always going to be 2 or 3 in a row, lose 1, 2, 3 in a row, lose a couple, 2, 3 in a row. You follow that and you happen to have a low size bet out there at the beginning of a 3 in a row win. That's all that these things are going. That's why I say when you streak a bet, when I say let's go streaking, it's always the lowest possible value, right? That's why I don't chase a streak, right? I put the lowest possible bet that I can out there, 1 unit. And if I lose it, great, I'll lose the unit. It's another 1 unit. And if I lose that, if I lose it 10 times or whatever, let's lose it. We'll lose it 8 times. That's why I have 8 units. We'll lose 8 of them, right? Man, that really sucks, right? Then you catch the run, right? You lose 8 times trying to catch a run. Maybe one of these you caught 3, but not the 4th one. You're like, oh, I was almost there, right? But then you catch the run. Watch what happens, right? 1, I'll pay it from the losses. 1 pays 1. That's your first win. 2 pays 2. That's your second win. 4 pays 4. That's your third win. Now you have 8. 8 pays 8 units. There's 5, 6, 7, 8. And you're back, right? You lost 8 units. Here's the 4. There's the 8 that you lost, and you're still up 8, right? You can burn a unit 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times when you catch the run that you're inevitably going to probably catch. It happens. You're in a spot to really profit on it. I think the line betting is one of these things that people tend to kibosh a little bit because they don't want to do what I don't want to do. I don't want to put money out of my rack. I don't want to go heavy from my rack on odds, right? The odds pay great, whatever. The volatility is from here, though. You need so much money to come out of your rack to take advantage of the free odds. It's not worth it for most of us financially. Most of us can't handle that, right? I like this better. I would rather take 1 unit, right? And even on the first stack, take a 3-to-1 win. I'll take 3-to-1 all day long versus a pass line versus a 1 unit win, 1 unit plus 2 on a 4 or 10 that pays this, right? For 3, you win 5. Give me 3-to-1 on a second win versus a 3-to-5, not even 2-to-1 on a second win. All day long, I'll take that. I'll take that other ROI all day long. ROI is an important thing to understand, right? And I think a lot of people look at the pass line with odds as the thing. There's better ways to do it. I think that stack it, don't rack it is a better way to do it. That's my opinion, okay? And you're right, Skill. It's a big if on the wins, right? The losses are scoped. It's always a 1 unit loss, right? We don't go out there and chase the loss. It's a 1 unit loss looking for 4 in a row. That's really what the streak betting is. Some days you will burn the entire $500 chasing it. Some days you're going to get it on roll 1, right? Is what it is. So skill left, what I like more, stack it, don't rack it, or the regression up and pull. Well, you can turn one into the other, okay? The RUP is great, but you got to already be in a good spot. So for example, let's go down here again. Let's look at them both. We'll take 2 guys, right? First guy's going to stack it, don't rack it, right? We'll start at 2 units because the regression up and pull has to be at 2 units to get going, right? So we'll start at 2 units each to keep it fair, okay? The stack it, don't rack it guy on hit number 1 stacks it up. The regression up and pull guy on hit number 1 is going to regress, right? Down to, he's going to take 3 units back home, which is awesome, right? On the next win, that second win, he wins 100 and stacks it. On the second win, he wins 1 and he goes up. Can't really pull here, right? Unless you start with 3 units, right? We'll go up. On this next win, the third one, he's there. Up and pull guy is here, up and pull. He's got 4 units in the rack. This guy over here has got 100, 200, 350 bucks. Same number of wins, the same exact wins. When you regress down and then work your way up versus hammering it from the start, being 1 roll behind is a big deal, or 1 win behind is a big deal. It's 4 units versus 12 units, or versus 14 units. It's a huge difference, right? Now, the loss, right, on the first roll loss is the same for both guys. The second roll loss, when you have gone from 2 down to 1, you're still gonna, your risk is 0 here. This guy's got no risk. This guy's got a 2 unit risk the whole way through. You're looking at the risk difference versus the reward difference. And I think, again, it feels like it's an opportunity cost to be down there. So I think it's definitely, it's an interesting way to consider, right? One is a slow grind that works great. The other one is a hammer, 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 and bye-bye, right? When I've won my money in Baccarat, which I won a lot of money in Baccarat, I built my bankroll usually in Baccarat when I was younger, and I used that bankroll to play craps. That's how I did it. I did it by streak betting, right? The times I win in roulette, I don't play roulette that often. When I do win, it's always a streak bet. It's always getting 4 or 5 in a row. And when it happens, you get the hell out of Dodge. Like I'll play Baccarat for 2 hours. 25 hours, or back in the day, it was $5. You catch that big 15 unit win, out, bye-bye, right? Done. You beat the odds, right? You found a miracle. You stop playing. That would become my craps money, honestly. But I think that's a way to approach it. All right, what else we have here? Louis says, yes, I will be there next time for sure. Ed. I have to meet Ed in person one day, but I've met Bo, I've met Fran. Those guys are awesome. I've met you, obviously, but I'll be going to the next one. I think they're doing 2 more this year. 2 more this year. I'll be at them coming up just to hang out, just to hang out and do the thing. I'm glad you had fun. I'd love to get you on. Maybe we'll have you on the show one of these days, Lou, and you can do a little report. Tell us what it was like in person. Would you do that? Would you want to come on the show and talk through it and let folks know how good of an event that it was? Because again, next year, we can fill it up more. And Bo and 10 Ton and Ed have been so generous with donating back much of that tuition to the Craps for the Cure cause, right? The more we can get that thing going, it's just another revenue stream for the vets. That's how I look at that. So I would love it if you would do that for me. Skill says, how hard is it to get my second hit? It's very hard, right? Now remember, the second hit of the numbers is very hard, right? We talked about that. I think it was 30. No, I'm lying to you. 28% of the time, you don't get even 2 box sets, right? Most of the rolls are shitty. That's why there's a horseman. You follow me? That's why it's there for those short rolls. If you're worried about that, don't play right side craps, right? If you're really worried about the short rolls, just play dark side or play the horseman or play the all day strategy or something that's more hedgy, grindy. That's totally fine. If you have the bankroll and you want to go for opportunity, the way to go for opportunity is a system like these. The 410 shotgun is a system that hammers opportunity on the outsides. The inside collect and press looks for opportunity on the insides. Again, you need a good run. If you don't get the good run, you're going to get zilch. And you have to be aware of that. Like these kind of ways to play, it's all or nothing, or it's something or nothing, but it's nothing on the other side of it. The more conservative ways of playing, the half pressing, the collect and press, the regression up and pull, those ways are going to put more money in your rack on the regular, right? If you're playing that way, and I have said this a billion times, hopefully you hear me again. If you're playing that way, and I play that way a lot, I grind a lot when I'm playing with people, you got to be aware where you are and be okay with not playing. Like be okay with the grind. My grind developed whatever, 64 across. It turned itself into $55 in the rack. You can pull it down. You got to be aware that the grind is grinding. And when you get anything out of it, be okay to walk away. When I talk about being brave enough to leave or having the balls to walk away from a table when you're up, if you're grinding like a 1 unit up and pull or a simple RUP or some other like easier, 4 hit and out kind of system, you got to be okay with leaving. You got to be okay with not playing. You got to be able to say, yes, I'm happy, I'm satisfied with what I've got, and I'm going to be done. Okay. If you're playing only for opportunity, you can't do that because opportunity is the next shooter. It's the next shooter. It's the next shooter. You got to bankroll to do it, but that opportunity is there. I like Stack and Don't Racket because the opportunity cost is small. It's a small cost. It's a 1 unit cost. I like that, right? I like the fact that the 410 shotgun is a small cost at the outset, right? It's 6 units, or it's 3. It's really 3 betting units, right? It's 2 and 1 on the hard way. It's scoped. You're not destroying your rack going for a home run. It's a very small thing. I like those small kind of side betty sort of things. Anyway, that's it's it. It's time for work. Time for work on a Thursday. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Tomorrow, I think we're gonna do. Tomorrow is Friday Files. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I gotta think of something fun. Tomorrow we'll do some bubble craps tomorrow. I'll bring the little bubble machine out again. I gotta put batteries in it, and we'll do some bubble craps rollouts and just have a good old time on a Friday ahead of what I hope is gonna be a great weekend. So y'all, love every one of you. Thanks for hanging out. Again, appreciate your time coming in and doing this with me every day. Again, hope you're liking the show. Hope you're liking the fact that I'm doing more rolling and less talking. More spin, less chin, as they say. So as Clay says, right? Anyway, have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. Love y'all. Bye.